Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Bobbie, and this is Bobbie Reads Tarot. And today we are going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. And this is going to be for July 23rd through August 23rd, 2024, okay? So this is everything you need to know for the sign of Aquarius, and this is if Aquarius is in your is your sun sign, is your rising sign, or is your moon sign. Some people also like to read for Venus, so this can be for Venus too. And we are just going to go ahead and jump right into this, my Aquariuses. So this is going to be messages from Spirit for the sign of Aquarius, July 23rd through through August 23rd, 2024. Ooh, okay. Kind of fits there. Got some big cards here, Aquarius. Okay. So the general energy that you are going to be in during this time period of July 23rd to August 23rd is going to be this period of power, action, being able to manifest things, being able to make, achieve your goals, make your, just basically like really harness your power. So you are really going to be harnessing your power. You're going to understand what you need to do. You're going to understand all of the parts involved in what you're doing. But this is all about ambition and making things happen. What we have as your challenge is this Three of Pentacles reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed talks about a lack of cooperation. So this can also be that you're not willing to put in the work, or so I don't think it's that you're not willing to put in the work, because we have the Magician as your general energy. I think this is going to be a really difficult time. You're trying to get a lot of things done, and the collaboration is not going to be there. You're going to have issues with other people, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. You're coming out of a time of the High Priestess reverse. This is all about um, not using your intuition, not relying on your intuition. This can also be secrets. This can be someone being deceitful. This can be someone who is perhaps, saying there's something and they end up actually being something else. So I do feel like you have recently come through a time where someone could have been like duplicitous, even, Aquarius, okay? But now you're moving into this Nine of Wands energy. Nine of Wands energy, this talks about being very defensive, being protective, persevering, and showing strength. So you may have recently gone through a very difficult time. And this Nine of Wands shows that you're not giving up. You're going to keep going. You're going to persevere. You're incredibly strong. Your strength is one of your greatest attributes that you have. With the Nine of Cups here, this talks about a wish come true. This is abundance. This is material success. This is everything that you want, okay? So the universe knows you have big aspirations, Aquarius, and there's a lot of things that you are working towards. And this is a great time to work towards it because you have that Magician energy. But for, what's working against you or what could be blocking you, we have the World reversed. When we see the World reversed, it can talk about lacking fulfillment or being skeptical. So this could be perhaps that you have some self-doubt or some self-sabotage or some negative internal dialogue that is telling you that you can't do things. So just know that when you hear that voice, just ignore it, because you very much can do things. This is that imposter syndrome popping up its head, telling you that you can't do something that you very, very much can do. This is all about, so next we have the Ace of Wands, and this is all about uh, new ventures, new opportunities, new enterprises. People are going to see that you are ready to start new things. You are ready to get down to business. You're putting off this energy of being ready to take on a new opportunity. Okay. So there's something really, really good coming your way. With your environment, you have the Wheel of Fortune. And this talks about destiny or luck or fate. So you could be on a path right now that's a path to your destiny or to your fate. I feel like July 23rd through August 23rd, so basically the month of August, I do feel like this is going to be a very pivotal time for you where you can have just an absolute, change of luck that you don't even see coming, but that ends up being incredibly beneficial to you in your life, Aquarius. The next thing we have is the Eight of Wands. And this can talk about, again, this is action. This is all about action, okay? And I think that there's going to be a lot of information coming into you very, very fast during this time period. You're going to be gaining information very, very quickly. And I think you're going to see a lot of momentum, a lot of forward movement happening this month. And it's all very good, very positive forward movement. You're going in the right direction. And then as far as the outcome goes, we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands talks about perhaps getting to travel. This is about being productive. This is about validating what it is that you're doing. So you are going to make a lot of headway towards your goals and towards whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish. And that very well could, if your goal is to travel or to move or to relocate, I do see that happening. We have this person here, and has all of her bags packed, and she's here, leaving. She's going somewhere. We have here again, we have a little carriage that's going in the background. So you're going somewhere. You're moving forward. If you are wanting to relocate or move, this is your time period to do that. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to look at each of the weeks a little bit more in depth to get a little bit clear picture of exactly what you have coming in these upcoming weeks here. So just as a reminder, we're looking at July 23rd to August 23rd. That was a terrible shuffle. Let's try that again. So we're going to do this. We're going to take a week by week look at what is going to be going on for you, Aquarius. Okay. Let's get one more card here. Okay. So looking at this first week of your reading, so this is going to be like July 23rd through July 31st. This is going to be the general energy of what you have going on here. With the Seven of Pentacles reversed, again, it's procrastination. I feel like you might be procrastinating a lot. I'm not sure what that's about, but I do feel like that could perhaps be something that is that you need to work on, because I feel like procrastination is going to slow you down. You have so much amazing stuff coming to you and coming very fast that now is not the time for procrastination. Now is the time for getting work done. For the Ten of Swords reversed, this is definitely endings, suffering. So whatever energy you're coming from, I feel like it's going to be resolved in this first week. I do think that you've probably been through something pretty significant, and there's just a lot of healing that's coming through for you. Okay. Understand that you're at your lowest point, and from here up, it's like it's going up, or from here forward, it's going up. There's nowhere to go but up from this. So you've already gone through the worst, and now it's time to move to something more positive. And we have this Page of Cups here. And Page of Cups, this is information coming in. This is someone who's fun, someone who socializes, someone who's a dreamer, someone who's sensitive. And so I do think that you're going to be able to move into this energy of starting to relax, starting to have more fun, and being able to let go of what has happened in the recent past. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is get a peek at the second week, which this is going to be like July 31st through the 6th or 7th of August. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Fool. So this is going to be a time of being more lighthearted. Remember how we have that Page of Cups for week 1? This is that kind of continuation of that. So you're going to find that you're socializing more, you're hanging out with friends more, you're doing more things with people, and you're starting to feel better. This can be holidays that you're going to be celebrating. This could be getting together with family. It could be a family reunion, or it could just be that you're getting together with your family. This is prosperity. This is all really good energy. So you're continuing to move in this forward trajectory into this very good energy, Aquarius. The next card that we have is this Ace of Swords. This is success. This is being clear on what it is you want. This is heading for your goals. This is that conquest. And then we have the Fool. And the Fool is all about new beginnings. It's about taking risks. It's about innocence. So I think that that second week of your reading, so the first week of August, I do think that's when you're going to kind of begin the next phase. Okay. We're going to see that completion of the World card, and we're going to see you moving into something new and something exciting. There's a lot to be excited for, and there's a lot to look forward to. Okay, now let's take a peek at that third week. Let's give it a shuffle. Spirit, can we get messages for the third week of this reading for the sign of Aquarius? This is July 23rd through August 23rd, and this is going to be the week of August 7th through, let's say, the 15th. It's about a week. So this is the third week of our reading, and we have the Four of Swords reverse. So Four of Swords reverse, this talks about a forced time out. This can be a little bit of social unrest. There could be stuff going on just in general around you. So I do feel like a lot of the readings that I've had recently, Aquarius, that just deal with people in general, the world in general, there has been a theme of a lot of like social unrest, a lot of riots and things like that going on. So this could really talk about a time that's going on around you. This could be the environment that you find yourself in. You might live in an area where you find an increase in protests and riots, especially because we're in such a critical time here in the US during this election cycle. So I would just be very mindful of your environment, especially during this week, this third week of your reading. You don't want to get, this is just, it's a caution. It's a caution card. It's just saying, hey, just keep your eyes open for what's going on. And then we have the Judgment card, and Judgment talks about an awakening or a spiritual realization. So you might find yourself going through some type of a spiritual shift during this third week of your reading. This could be a reigniting of your beliefs or reigniting of your passion around your beliefs. You might start going to, if you go to church, you might start going to church again. Um, you might find that you are craving answers. You might want to do some research, read some books, do some discovery to figure out what it is that speaks to you, because this is going to be that time where I do feel like there's going to be a shift during that week, okay? I don't know what the shift is, but I do feel like there's going to be a big shift during that week of August 7th through August 15th. The next thing we have is this 3 of Wands. Again, this is like validation, productivity. This could be travel. I really feel like, Aquarius, you might be going somewhere. If you're an Aquarius and you're watching this and you have travel plans, please drop a little suitcase or a little bag emoji, or a little airplane emoji. And that way I know how many of you are actually getting to travel somewhere. How fun. Uh, so then the next thing we have is this Queen of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed is this can be money that you're expecting to come in is not there. So if you are waiting to receive some money, or someone is supposed to pay you back, there might be a delay in the money coming through. Okay, so just plan for that so that if it does happen, you're not caught off guard. You're ready for it. You knew that it could happen, and so it's not as big of an emergency because you already anticipated that this could be an issue, and so you're going to be just fine. So the next thing I want to do is I want to look at the 4th week of your reading. So this is going to be like August 16th through August 23rd. Okay, so this is week 4 of your reading. Let's see what Spirit has for the sign of Aquarius. That was way too many cards. Let's see what else we can get here. We've had that Page of Cups. I'm going to give this one more shuffle. I feel like we're getting that same energy over and over. And one more card, please, Spirit. Okay, well, we're getting 2 more cards. That's okay. So we have the 2 of Cups reversed. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 7 of Swords reversed, and we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this last week here that we're talking about, this time between August 15th and August 23rd, it could be a rough time, okay? It could be a rough time. The 2 of Cups reversed talks about stresses in relationships. It can talk about a misunderstanding, and it can talk about things being not balanced. And I feel like it's going to kind of, this argument or disagreement or whatever this is going to feed into this 5 of Cups energy. 5 of Cups is about sadness or mourning or regrets, or it could be a loss. So this could be the ending of a partnership, the ending of a job, the ending, some kind of a partnership, okay? So it could be work, it could be relationship, it could be friendship, it could be family. I do think this is leaning more towards relationship, but if you are single, this could apply to some other relationship in your life. We have the 7 of Swords reversed, and this is about giving up. Okay, this is like, I don't even want to take a stand. I'm just giving up. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is all about destitution, financial loss, hardships. So this is going to be a really rough week here, Aquarius. But here's the thing about tarot, okay? And I say this in, I swear, all of my readings, but I want to say it again in case I have someone new here that does not know this. Tarot is just a story, okay? It shows you the energy that is going on in your life. And you can look at a tarot card reading and you can say, I love that reading. I claim that. Or you can look at a reading and say, oh, I don't want any of that. And that's the beauty of tarot, is that you have free will and you can change your circumstances at any time. So if there is a person that you things are maybe rocky with, that you're in a relationship with, and you don't want, you don't want it to end, you don't want to give up, you don't want to go through this, then perhaps there's things that you can do now to work on that relationship. Okay. The other thing is this could be some kind of an indication that maybe this person isn't the person for you, and that you have to go through this rough time so that you learn and so that you will break karmic cycles. So there could be some kind of karmic psychic energy that is happening that needs to be kind of like cut off in this fourth week of your reading here. Okay, so the next thing I want to look at here is I want to look at career. So what do we have going on for Aquarius for career? July 23rd through August 23rd. What do we have? First thing we have is the full reverse. And the full reverse, this talks about maybe having a little bit of indiscretion. So I would be very, very careful, especially when you're talking to people at work, sharing things. Just be mindful of what you're saying and be aware when you're not being discreet about something, okay? Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration. And remember, we had the Three of Pentacles reversed where there were going to be issues with collaboration. So there's going to be a lot of collaboration that's going to be coming up for you in work. And I think that you're going to have this feeling of kind of like dissatisfaction or just kind of like, meh, whatever. And that might be what's leading into the issues with the collaboration not going well that we saw earlier in your reading. So this could be a warning that, hey, is there something that you're not bringing to the table? Is there an energy that you're not bringing? Is there a passion? Is there, what is it that you're not bringing to the table that you could possibly bring to change this dynamic so that you actually see a lot of collaboration? Because in this reading, this card is upright. So the possibility for collaboration is there. It's really going to come down to your attitude and how you look at this project or how you look at your job or how you look at what you're doing at work, okay? It's a lot of it is going to be a perspective situation. And I also want to get 3 cards for relationships. What do we have for relationships for the sign of Aquarius? July 23rd through August 23rd, 2024. And I just have to warn you guys, I know I say it all the time, but I have dogs and they have decided that now is the time that they're going to wrestle. So if you hear terrible sounds in the background that sound like, someone's being mauled by a dog, it's totally fine. They are, I have 2 Sholos, and they'll be a year old on the 31st of July. One is hairless, and then the other one is coated. They're litter mates. They came from the same litter, and they are crazy. They like to play, and they like to play really, really hard. See, I don't know if you can hear that, but so we're just going to work through it, and we're just going to ignore the terrible sounds in the background, okay? In your relationships, you might not be relying on your intuition, and that is something that can be affecting your relationships. Intuitively, I think we kind of know what to do. We have our higher selves and we have our spirit guides. They're always there, trying to guide us, as well as our higher self. But sometimes the ego gets in the way. And the ego is what we have that's here to basically protect us. The ego wants to protect us at all costs. It does not want us to be hurt. And sometimes the ego will do the wrong thing for us out of just survival. So it's important when it comes to relationships that you're making decisions and choices and you're acting from a place of using your intuition. Okay. And we have this Temperance card. So this talks about Being tempered. This says 1 foot in the water on land, part man, part woman, all angel. It's like this. It's a card of balance. So this is really big about bringing balance into any relationships that you might have. Okay. It's all about finding balance. If you find yourself kind of going all in, or going in too much, pull back a little bit. Really look at your actions and see how tempered they actually are. Again, this is a forced timeout, so you might end up on a break from this person, or there might be a period of no contact. But then we have this Six of Pentacles. This is about generosity. This is about charity. Um, so I feel like this could be a couple different things for a couple different people. This could talk about feeling fulfillment in your relationships by what you do in your life through charity, things like that. This could mean meeting someone if you are single. This could be meeting someone at some type of a volunteer or charity opportunity. But the Six of Pentacles it's all about that, what goes around comes around. Um, Again, it could be we have that the right here, there is a balance on or a scale on the hand. It's all about balance. So balance, balance. It's all about finding balance in your relationships. Okay. Okay, now let's do some Queen of the Moon Oracle cards to see what other information and messages from Spirit we have here. Okay, we have fear, we have growth, and we have blossoming. Oh, I love this. So I do think you're facing a lot of fear. I think you're afraid of what's going on in your career. I feel like you are very much afraid of what's going on in your relationship if you're in a relationship. Also, we have number 11, number 33. Look for double numbers like that. 11, 22, 33, 44. Those are going to be signs for you this month that you're on the right track. Look for those synchronicities. Understand that fear is normal. Okay. We have to experience being very, very uncomfortable, because if we were never uncomfortable or we never experienced fear, then we would never make changes in our life. We would stay the same because we would be happy, we would be content. So fear and discomfort is what forces us to move. And after we move, what happens? We have growth. And this is just such a beautiful, this is just, it's so clear cut, right? It's time, there's time for growth. I think you're going to go through a lot of growth during this time period. It might be a little bit tough. There might be some growing pains. But I do think you're going to start to see the blossoms. You're going to start to see what is it? The rewards. You're going to start to really reap the rewards of what it is that you are working towards. And I think it's really interesting because, we have this fear, and there's a person almost in a womb, right? They're inside, they're hunkering down, and then we go into growth. So we start to see some roots, we start to see some little sprouts, and we see this connection to the earth. And then this is like the culmination. We can no longer see the earth because it just covered so much with all of these blossoms. And it's this beautiful, this is being in harmony. She's playing music. She's in harmony. So harmony is coming. It just might be a time for a lot of really uncomfortable growth. Okay. But there's so much good that's coming through your reading this month also. So just know that, good things aren't always easy to come by, but it's definitely going to be worth it. The growing pains are going to become worth it. Okay. All right. If this reading was helpful or if it resonated with you, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider clicking the little subscribe button. And finally, I offer personal readings over on my website. All of the information for that is located in the description box down below. Thank you so much, my Aquariuses, for trusting me to read your tarot, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.